something here. You know, the market is always with 4 plans, right? 4 missions. First and foremost, the market creates liquidity. Second and foremost, the market takes liquidity. The third one, the market rebalance equilibrium. And the fourth one, the market rebalance imbalance, right? It fills the fair value gap. It balances the price, right? It fills the imbalances, right? First, it creates liquidity. Secondly, it takes liquidity. Thirdly, it balances equilibrium. And lastly, it balances imbalances, right? It fills the fair value gaps. Okay, we can make it simple like that. It fills the fair value gap. Now, let me show you something here. If you see this UJ, you can see the market was moving up. You can see the market was moving up. I want to show you something. Let's see the structure. You can see the market was moving up. You can see the market was moving up. But every time the market moves up, it comes back and rebalances equilibrium, right? Right now, maybe UJ is planning to rebalance the equilibrium. It's not a must that it has to rebalance equilibrium, but most of the time it has to balance equilibrium. Most of the time, like 75%, 75 chances. You can see we had here our swing low, our swing high. The price came back and had to rebalance equilibrium. You can see it after taking out all this liquidity. That's one. Secondly, you can see from here to here, the price came back and rebalanced equilibrium. Right here, it didn't come back, but it still moved up, right? Then secondly, you can see from here, from this swing low to this swing high, the price came and rebalanced equilibrium, right? Now, maybe the market is planning to come back and rebalance equilibrium. But most of the time, it's not a must. But if you get that signal, it's okay to take a trade with a pullback or with the opposite direction of the external structure according to internal structure, right? Let me clean this. Let me clean everything from this chart so that we can understand what I'm trying to talk about. You can see we have our external structure. External structure is bullish. The market is moving up, right? Our external structure is bullish. And you can see we have our breakout structure to the upside. We have our swing low just here. Swing low for external structure. Swing low. And still we have our 50%. You can see it, our 50% levels are just here down here. You see? Then we have to go to internal structure. For our internal structure is very, very simple. You just come to 15 minutes. You can use 15 minutes, you can use 5 minutes. It depends on your trading strategy. I use scalper, I use swing trader. It depends. I use the trader. But mostly market structure goes to each and every strategy, right? Then you can see now we have our breakout structure to the upside. That's why then we have our continuation breakout structure to the upside. Then we had our swing low for internal structure being disrespected. Then we got our internal change of character to the downside. Then we had our supply zone just above here. And this supply zone was respected twice, you can see it. Then we had our continuation to the downside. Then from here, we have our swing high just here, external swing high, which is here. We have our external swing high, which is here. External swing high. And our internal swing high is this one, right? Internal swing high is that one. Then we have to wait for the price to come to those areas that led to this break, the last buy to sell. We have this one, which is one here. This is a supply zone. If you get confirmation, automatically you're going to sell this from from that zone. We have our second supply zone, which is this one. You can see it. But this time around, you're going to cover up to our swing high internal structure for internal structure, right? And our main target, if we get our confirmation, you don't just sell from here. We have to get that entry confirmation. We have the 2022 model, that one for the liquidity sweep, then a break of structure or change of character to the opposite direction. That's one. We have the candlestick, the one for 15 minutes. That's two. Then you have the liquidity sweep, 3. We have more than 4 to 5 entry strategies. It depends which one the market is just presenting according to the market structure, market conditions, and so on and so on. So I'm just waiting for confirmation from here. If I get confirmation, then the second main thing is, what's my target? What's my target? My target is to trade this pullback to come back to this equilibrium, right? To come back and rebalance this equilibrium, which is this one. But still, I'll also take out this one because I have liquidity just below here. You can see it. And my first TP will be here, and my second TP will be here. I think I'll take out like 7% of my profit from here. If I get confirmation and the price go into my profits, then I'll wait for 20% into take out this liquidity, right? Plan is very, very important to have the plan. So I have to wait for a confirmation from here. Have to wait for the confirmation from here. I can either use that 1 minute shift from here. If the market breaks here, automatically I'm going to sell, and I'll target this liquidity before it goes down. Then my plan is very simple. If I get this market structure shift for 1 minute, then I just go to 5 minutes. Then I get that entry, that clear entry from here, from this candle. You can see this buy to sell candle just from here. Or I can still use the 15 minutes. I wait for the candle to close from here, but still the same. Wait for the candle to close from here, then I sell after getting that confirmation. But still 1 minute has to shift. It's a must, right? And that's it, guys. If I don't get that entry confirmation, then I have to wait for the price to come back here, and I get that confirmation, then I sell. I target that equilibrium, premium and discount zone, right? Premium and discount pricing is also one of the most important concept in trading, right? Premium and discount. Because if you go to the market, you want to buy on discount. And if you're trying to sell something, you want to sell with that